welcome back to another video. I am really glad you clicked on this one because of course we're going to be doing a little bit of Temu. This is going to be like a sweet little fun Temu haul. I really enjoyed picking out the items that I'm going to show you today, and we're not going to dilly-dally. We're going to jump on into the video. So make sure you like, share, comment. If you're new, go ahead and click that subscribe bell. Subscribe because it does help my channel grow. And for everybody else, just double check and make sure you're still subscribed. And let's talk about some Temu items that I've been holding on to for quite a while right now. This was actually 2 items for sure that I know of, maybe even 3. I've had when taxes were going on, and I did have to pay the local warehouse for the $2.99. One of the items, I actually have 3 different things that I got from one vendor, and I'll tell you who that vendor is. But yes, if you're looking to throw a party, or you're trying to get a theme for anything, check out Temu, and especially check out things when it comes to games or bundles, because in this bag right here, and yes, I do have several different ones because again, they were local warehouse and they came in different at different times, but I got tasked, as the aunt for my niece's baby shower, which is happening today. And I'm trying to go ahead and get this video done for you guys so I can get it edited and get it put out. And by the time you see it, either we'll already be at the baby shower, starting it because it's going to be in the evening. It'll be wrapping up. And of course, I'll definitely try to get you some footage of that in future videos. It will not be in this one. But yes, I got tasked with handling like the games and things like that, which is fine. I thought it would be, an easy peasy kind of thing. So what did I do? I went right on to Temu and looked up some different types of games, that you would play at a baby shower, because that's what this is. But, it doesn't have to be a baby shower, guys. You could do it for a toddler's, a first birthday, a toddler's birthday, a theme birthday, Halloween, Christmas, you name it. They have a bunch of bundles, especially when it comes to games and things like that. I was pleasantly surprised. Very surprised about this one in particular, because when it came like this, I'm like, this is it? And I'm going to tell you why I say that, because this is 424 pieces, all in this one little compact box. And it is a butterfly themed baby shower, and the colors are baby pink and lilac, a little bit of hint of yellow and golds and things like that. But let me show you what this looks like. I'm not going to pull everything out. I've already opened this up and looked at it several times, and all I got to do is just go take it and set it up. Did I not? Oh, there it goes. So it is a lot compact into one package. So I'm going to kind of show you each individual one. So we're going to start off with this little bag, and then there's these different types of games all in these sheets. And I am going to open them up and show you what they are. Yes, I'll tell you the prices here in a moment. But the games that I picked out was, number 1 was Find the Pacifier. I thought that was pretty cool. Guys, they have so many things you can do at baby showers. So it comes with these little pacifiers. There are, I want to say 32, or maybe there's 50. I'm sorry, there's 50 of these because I was counting them, because we're having between, we always say there's going to be between 20 to 25 to 30 people. So I try to get everything at least 30 to 40 kind of things, just in case, so we'll have more than enough. But anyway, I'm almost positive this was 50. And what you do, and what I'll have to do real quick, is go and I'll probably, get people to help me do it. You kind of just place these all around the baby shower area at the event hall, and people will go and hunt the baby pacifier. And yeah, so that is the first game we're going to be playing, and it has these different little plaques, which I thought were pretty cool, and they can be reused over and over again. Matter of fact, I've talked about this before too. I have a step niece. I call her my step niece. She's actually having her 3rd child the same time around my niece's birthday. They're both due in September. She's having a baby shower right after this one, so maybe some of these might, be able to be reused. I don't know her theme, but regardless, they are so nice. So here is the first one, and it's basically telling you how to play the game. And you just put the little stand. I'm gonna pull it out and show you. And it's a wood stand, which I was really, it's not plastic. It's kind of like on that wood thing. It has a little stand right here that you kind of lay it down and it'll stand up on the table. And it says pacifier hunt. There are multiple pacifiers hidden throughout the shower. Whoever finds the most wins the prize. Happy hunting. How stinking cute is that? So that's one of them. Then I got the second game we're going to play, which is definitely a tradition. And it's called How Big is Mommy's Belly? Same kind of deal here with the wooden board with the stand. And you basically have these cards right here. And I've got a little, you know, some little bowls that I'm going to put out that you'll fill out these little things. And you're going to guess the size of the mommy's belly, which we'll probably have like tissue paper or something like that. I don't know how we're going to do it quite yet, but I got to figure it out real quick. But I'm going to put this up with the cards. People can fill them out how big they think the mommy's belly is. So that's the second kind of game. And they do send a bunch of pencils, which I don't think this is a lot. I think this is like maybe, I think it's 20 pencils. And I have several of these that are going to be mixed match, but they're little bitty pencils like you would get at the school. I've had them for other things I do. And here's what we're going to measure the mommy's belly with. It didn't come with not one, but two little tape measures, which is wonderful. So problem solved. So that's part of it. So we got those two games going on, and we wanted to have things that were already sitting out for, you know, the people when they come in, because it's going to be people from my niece's job. It's going to be from the father's side of the family. It's going to be our family and people that we know, families and friends. So it's going to be a lot of people that really don't know each other. So we wanted everybody to have something to do when they popped in. And guys, Temu came right on time with these little printouts. And I mean, I couldn't have went and paid and printed them out. So first we're going to have some baby word searches. And this is the key that's all the answers. And this is what will be on the tables. And we'll have the pencils sit out, you know, for everybody to get one on the tables. And they basically, you know, will have something to do while they're sitting there waiting as we get things together. Because you know, with anything that you plan, there's going to be problems. There's going to be something that's going to hold it up, something that's going to, you know, delay. At least we don't want that to happen, but it probably is. There's also going to be baby bingo. We're going to be doing some baby bingo, which of course is going to be on baby items. I thought that would be pretty cool for an interactive game. And they have all these sheets, and they're pretty thin, but you know, it's a one and done kind of thing. It's not any big deal. So you've got this set of them printed out, and there's 50 each of these guys, 50 sheets each. And you have the baby word scramble, which of course are going to be baby items as well. And it has a little answer key. And I just thought these are really, really cute. And they have like the butterfly theme with the colors already around them and already printed out. We just have to hand them out as we do the different contests. And in my opinion, I think it's going to be just fine. We're going to find out real quick, aren't we? TikTok. And guys, they even have the baby prices right, and it has different baby items, and you have to guess what the prices are in 2025. And man, oh man, this is going to be a doozy on this one. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to be guessing how much it costs to buy a pack of diapers, wipes, pacifiers, baby socks, formula, food, etc. Oh my gosh, yes, guys, that one. And then it gets more and more and more. It don't end there. There's a couple more games. This one is Guess Who, Mommy or Daddy? And they have some questions here, and you have to guess if it's more geared towards the father or the daddy or the mommy. And I thought that was pretty cool. 50 sheets a piece. I'm telling you, this is the perfect thing to do in one big box, right? And last but not least, guys, they do have this baby descriptions and well wishes. A little one is on the way, and it's just for people to put little things, advice, you know, some well wishes for different types of things for the mom and dad upcoming and for the future. And I'm going to go ahead and ask right now if everyone would just, you know, take a few seconds and just say some well wishes and some prayers to my beautiful niece, Destiny, because again, this is her first child. And, you know, I know she's nervous, whether she says it or not. I know she's happy, but you know how that is. It's the unknown. So definitely want to put positive vibes and positive well wishes out for the family, my niece, the father-to-be, and of course my sister and all of us about to do this baby shower because we want everybody to have some fun. So we got all that in this box. And how much did all that cost? Again, I'll repeat, it was 424 pieces of butterfly baby shower guessing games and things like that is what it says. You get 20 pencils, so that's how many were in there. This was $25.42 plus the $2.99 shipping and then tax. So it rounded up and it came up to be $30.68. Now, for everything, you know, maybe I could have went and, you know, printed out these things from my own printer, used up all my ink. It still wouldn't have looked as pretty as these are. You know, time consuming things as well. So for 30 bucks, I thought it was pretty steep. Guys, even though $30 does seem like quite a lot to pay for these things, you got to factor in paper, ink, your time. You know, even if I did it on a best of the days, I don't think I could have got this trend with the butterflies and the flowers, the theming. You know, this is really unexpectedly nice. I was really proud to see how nice it goes together, and it's all compact. I love the little boards right here that you can stand up and put on the tables. So yes, one and done, 424 pieces. Now I did check it. It's pretty much the same price. It hasn't really, you know, went down any. It was easy breezy. Would I do it again? Heck yes, I would. So yes, guys, easy breezy at 30 bucks. You get all of this, and it even says right here, this is a set, do not separate. So yeah, all of that came in this one little bitty box. And again, I'm pleasantly surprised how nice it is. Perfect for the theme. And they had all kinds. If you wanted to do, you know, like baby animals like Noah's Ark, if you wanted to do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, they had all kinds of themes. But, you know, my niece is doing a butterfly kind of type theme. Okay, and this next item here is also another local warehouse. It is another baby game, but it wasn't part of the set that was, you know, I paid the $30 for. This was something separately. So it also cost $2.99. And again, I've been holding on to it. That was when the prices increased, and, you know, there was the import fees and all that stuff. And, you know, it was on the pricey side, but this was a game that I definitely was going to make sure got played, because it's the traditional one where you say, don't say baby. And guys, it comes with 50 little clothespins with the butterfly already on it. I mean, how stinking cute is that? It is perfect for the theme. Is that, guys? So cute. And you can clip it on your top, and you put it on, and you collect around as far as anyone who says baby. And it does have one of those little stands that you can stand up with a little back here. It says, don't say baby. Please take a pen and put it on your clothes. Try not to say the word baby. When you hear someone say baby, snatch up their pen. The person with the most pens at the end wins. That was a mouthful. But yes, I thought this was perfect theming. You know, it was, again, more than I wanted to pay, but because it was already, you know, one and done, I didn't have to think about it. It was $15.33, guys. $15.33 for, you know, 50 clothespins, the little plaque. Could I have made this, or could we have come up with something else? Of course I could have. But again, we wanted to make this, you know, a very memorable baby shower. And I thought it was a really, really great that they had them in the butterfly theme and the colors, which is the lilac and pink. Can't beat it. Now, of course, I did have to pay the $2.99 shipping, so that brought it up even more. But would I do it again? Absolutely, because like I said, butterfly theme, the colors, pink and the lilac, right on time. And yes, we'll be setting these out and we're going to be seeing who gets the most pins. All right. So that is pretty much all the baby shower games. So let's get into the bag. I do have another item here that I'm going to show you that I have to assemble. Yes, I got to do all that and try to get it in this video. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But let's talk about the vendors. So, you know, I was trying to find vendors, guys, where I could find items to get over the $30 so I didn't have to pay the $2.99 shipping. And I was trying to do it with some baby clothes that I'm going to show you right here. It still didn't happen. I got to like $26. I think I wrote it on a pad here. So one of the things I also, during that crazy time with the taxes and the import fees, I was trying to find certain vendors that had, you know, items where I could get up to at least $30 so I didn't have to pay the $2.99 shipping. And of course, we know about the Star Seller. They actually have a lot of items. You can still do that to this day. But this particular vendor, I still didn't get to $30. I tried and tried and tried, but I just didn't see anything else that I really wanted. And I'm going to put up here what the vendor was, because I did get 3 different sets of baby clothing I want to show you right now. And I got it all the way up to $26.39. But you need $30 not to have to pay the $2.99. And after a while, I was just like, I don't know. I'm just going to end it here. And I had to pay the $2.99 plus the tax. So all these items I'm about to show you right now were $31.73. And the name of the vendor that I used was Blue Kiki Tails. BLUEKEKE. And then the second word is Tails, TALES. And I'll put it up here in the screen so you can see it if you're interested in looking at them and see what they have. But they had some quirky baby clothes. Because, you know, this being the first child, plus it's a little girl, we don't have a lot of little girls in our family. Most of them are all boys. So we've been so geared to buying boy things. So now everybody's having a field day with girly things, right? So I know my niece is going to get a ton of baby clothes. So I wanted to get things different. And these are different, all right. So I'm going to start off with this first item. And I mean, this one may not, no, I'm going to start off with this one because I want to do them in order. This, did I not get a 3 one? Okay, I guess I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, it is the first one I want to start. So I'm going to start off with this one. This is a 0 to 3 months. And I really thought it was a cute little outfit. It is the color that's going to be part of the baby shower theme. And guys, look at this. How stinking cute. It says the princess has arrived. It has the little snaps right here. It's a really nice quality. The stitching is really nice. 0 to 3 months. You see that? 0 to 3 months. And I'm going to tell you, I thought for, you know, the first couple of months it's still going to be really, really hot here in Georgia. Here's like the little bottom to it. Little hearts with the leopards and the little bow. Cute, well made. Of course, that goes on, you know, over this if you want to try it like that. And, you know, you got to have the little bow with a little headband on it because she's probably, I don't know, my daughter came out with a head full of hair. I don't know how my niece, her first baby's going to come out. She may have a head full of hair. She may not. But these little headbands, they always work in a pinch, right? So, again, you know, July, August, September here in Georgia has always been a hot month. So I think this will be perfect, you know, depending on how many pounds she weighs. But this was one of the first things I saw. And I really, really wanted it because she is going to be a princess. I hope we don't spoil her to pieces. I'm pleading the fifth there on that. This cost $9.20. You know, if I was to go to a, you know, walk in a store and look for stuff, you can find things, you know, probably a little bit cheaper. But again, I was on that one vendor. I was trying to get up to $30. So I was, you know, shopping till I dropped and still didn't get there. Okay, this next one, I did go up to the 6 to 9 months because I was thinking, you know, as far as the age and what the months will be, what the seasons will be. And I just thought these looked different, and they are. They don't look like a traditional little onesie that I see in the stores. They're just stinking cute. They got this little ribbing. They have the little snaps right here. And this is a 3-pack. And these are all 6 to 9 months. And it has 3 different colors. So you got the white, you have the black one, and then you have the pink one. So I thought these were a little different. Again, you know, they're just, you know, made cute. And you can put undershirts underneath them. You can put little things, little pants on top of them. I thought the 3-pack was a good deal. I'm all about the packs, you know, all the ones you can add. The more you can get in one price is great. So these 3 pieces here of the onesies that are 6 to 9 months was $8.07. So that's like a little over $2 a piece. And I just thought they were cool. And I like these colors. They're, you know, basic colors that can go pretty much with anything she has that she receives. And if she just wants to put one of these on and nothing else, just to lounge around in the house, so be it. It's a perfect, and for $8, I thought that was a pretty decent deal. And this last one was the one that was the most quirky to me. It may not be quirky to you, but it was to me. And this was also a 3 to 6. This is a 3 to 6 month one as well. And it is a 3-pack. And guys, this is the little bottoms. They're like little overalls, but not overalls. And they have the different colors. They've got the red, the, you know, kind of mustardy looking one, and the black one. And, you know, of course, in my brain, I'm thinking fall colors, Halloween, and of course, Christmas. And she can, you know, take some little pictures or whatever. So it's basically just all one piece. And it has the little, you know, the legs have the elastic at the bottom. And they do not have any snaps. I thought they did, but they didn't. So this is going to be interesting. I hope my niece ain't going to kill me on that. But I would rather it had little snaps here. But otherwise, you do have to pull it on and off. But I thought they were stinking cute. I mean, they just don't look like everything you see in the store, right? And again, I was thinking about the holidays because she's going to, you know, probably have a lot of pictures made. Like, wouldn't this be cute with some accessories for fall, you know, Thanksgiving? And even this one could be something she could do around Halloween and, you know, Christmas. At least that was my thinking on it. Again, I didn't realize they didn't have the snaps at the bottom. That might be something that's, you know, again, going to be an issue, but maybe not. Maybe not. My niece is really good with, you know, little ones. She's like the baby whisperer. She helped with my grandson when he was young, and he to this day loves him some Destiny. I mean, he don't play with her. He loves her to pieces. Now, these 3 sets of little overalls were $9.12. So all of these together, again, were $31.73. And I think that's pretty good for, you know, 3 jumpers, 3 onesies, and a little cute, the Princess Has Arrived little dress with the headband. I think those are pretty cool. And again, if you can find one vendor and stay on there and find some cute little clothes, why the heck not? Now, I do have other clothes that I have bought at different places that I'm going to put in like a little, well, you'll see in a minute when I show you what I'm going to be doing. So she's going to be getting even more clothes from me. Okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? I love, love, love digging in Temu bags. I'm telling you guys. Okay, this is another baby shower game. And it was something that, for one thing, it was with the Temu shipping, but it took forever to come. And I just kind of picked it out at last minute because I thought it was hilarious. Guys, it's basically a little scratch-off kind of game that I'm going to probably pass these out to everybody who comes, you know, like when they first arrive to the baby shower. So this is what they look like. There's like 50 different little babies, and it has these little stickers that you're going to place on the bums of the baby. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to find the baby that has the poop. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but this is a baby shower. So these will go on top, and no one will know which one they have. And I think there's 6 of them that have the picture of a poop, but each one of them have different things, and I thought they were so, so funny. This one says smelly gas. I love it. I love it. I love it. This one says a fart attack. Oh, I like this one too. It says, sorry, I'm just hungry. That is so funny to me. This one says, excuse me, I'm peeing. Oh my gosh, the things we do these days. It says, sorry, no dirt here. How many more of these they got? Oops, just a fart. Guys, this is so funny. And then there's the one you're trying to find. The winner will get, the one that has the poop is going to be the winner. There's going to be 6 of these, 6 winners, and we're going to have like little prizes. And these prizes will be for the mom. So anybody who wins these, the 6 here, are going to be 6 gifts that we're going to actually give to the mother-to-be. Now, the other games that I showed you guys, those will be actual winners. We have different prizes and things like that we're going to give out to those because we are going to have a couple more games, too, that I didn't buy from Temu. We're going to be doing the bottle game where we put some juice or some, we're probably going to do juice because I don't think a lot of people do milk these days, but you put juice in baby bottles and they do a competition on timing of how quickly you can drink the juice from the bottle. You know that game. And then there's going to, I think we're going to do the baby food one too. I don't know. It's a lot, but it's happening. I'll try to get as much footage of it as I can. Yeah. I thought that was cute and I wanted them, so I got them, those little scratches off. So I forgot that I had a couple more little outfits. I'm not sure which one, if it's going to be my niece or my step niece, which one's going to get which. I did pick up 2 of these from Temu. This is a 0 to 3, and I just thought this was so cute. It says, I just did 9 months on the inside. My parents are now serving life. I thought this was stinking cute. Nice little snaps. And how much did I pay for this one? This one was $3.67, which is really, really good when you actually have these little funny quotes on there, because these can be pricey, guys. I'm telling you, I've been looking. Stuff is so expensive these days, and when you want something like this and you really want it, you're like, do I want to pay 14 bucks for that? And you know they're only going to be in it for a hot second because it was a 0 to 3 months. And this one I think also is a 0 to 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. And it says first edition, published in 2025. It has a little tag right here on the side. And again, these are the 0 to 3 months. I think it is. Maybe it's on this one. It just says size 68, but I'm pretty sure I selected 0 to 3 months on these because, you know, I just thought they were cute. Now, this one cost $3.95, but I actually have a 12-cent credit on it. So I thought that was cute, and it does have some good little snaps there on the bottom. So yeah, I picked up 2 little onesies, and I wanted to pick up a whole bunch of them, but I had to pace myself here. I can't have everything on there. I just can't. I want it, but I can't. I have to rein it in. Okay, so my niece does like Hello Kitty, and in my mind, I was thinking she was going to have some kind of theming around Hello Kitty, because I do have that little basket. I didn't bring it in here. It's in another room when we did the little count how many items were in the little Hello Kitty basket. I'm going to put some baby products in there for her and give her that. But of course, she's not doing Hello Kitty for her theme, not even for the baby's room. The baby's room's going to be butterflies, but I know she likes Hello Kitty, and yeah, this will be fine. Even though I'm not, you know, she can't give it to the baby right away, but she can put it up on a shelf and the baby can look at it. And when the little girl is a little bit older, or if my niece wants it for herself, whatever, I ordered a Hello Kitty stuffed animal, and it actually looks good, because sometimes you gotta wonder. I've ordered some things that I just thought that don't look anything like what I saw on the picture. This one, sorry about that rattling, guys. This one literally is the cutest little Hello Kitty that I've seen in a while, and she is so exactly like the character. I thought it was really, really cute. And, you know, I'm probably just going to give this to, because I have so many things I'm going to give to my niece. I'm probably going to, I don't even think I'm going to put this in the baby shower stuff. But yes, this costs $5.06 for a Hello Kitty little character with a pink bow, the little cute face. And yeah, I was like telling my sister, I said, oh, she's going to do a Hello Kitty baby shower. And my sister was like, where did you get that from? And I'm like, I don't know. I just thought it up, and I just thought that that's what she's going to do. Far be it. But I had already purchased it, and I got it. Okay, guys, we have gotten down to the last item here, and it's one I've got to show you, and then I've got to go assemble it. And when I assemble it, I'm going to pop back in and show you what it looks like with all the stuff that I'm going to be taking to the baby shower tonight. It's the last thing that I have to do before, you know, like just getting everything into the car. And it also came in a little handy dandy box, but I think I wrote everything on this front here. So this was a local warehouse. Let me keep that big box close by. And the picture of it, which I'll pop up here in a second as I open this up, I didn't think it was going to be this much, you know, to do to try to assemble it, but it's a lot of pieces, So that's a little receipt thingy. There's a little barcode, so it comes in. So you get all of this stuff in this bag. And again, I'm going to pop up the picture so you can see what all this is supposed to be. And hopefully it's going to wind up being like that. So first thing, you get some little letters, stick-on letters, so you can actually name the baby's name on it or whatever you want to do. You also get this little kind of vine-looking thing for decor to wrap around it. And I don't know if this is going to be put on it, but it does have it, because they didn't have the butterfly one on it, the one I picked, but it had those little baby animals and things like that. I'm kind of thinking like Noah's Ark. This might go into some other thing. I don't think it's going to go for this one because it's a butterfly theme. Then you get these little bitty hangers, guys. Look how cute they are. You'll see them when the final product happens. And of course, this is the rest of it. I have to take all of these pieces out and build it. And here are the instructions, and there is some tools and some screws. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Becky. So I got to get to building, and hopefully it will look like the picture I popped up here. And I'm going to put some things in it and decorate it and take that along and put it on the table, one of the gift tables. And I'm hoping I can get it done really, really quickly. And these instructions are, you know, going to be helping me do it real fast. We'll see. I think I'll be able to get it done and get it put in towards the end of the video. So yes, guys, this is a sweet little Temu haul with a lot of goodies. I think there's going to be a lot of fun things going on with the games. I think I got a couple of outfits that the newborn baby is going to love. I keep saying the newborn baby or the baby. I know the name that my niece has picked out, but I don't know if she wants me to tell everybody. I might have mentioned it here or there, but I have to be careful on those things because, guys, people steal baby names now. I'm not joking. They literally will be pregnant and they'll hear somebody say something. And I know this for a fact because it happened to me on both my children. I was going to name my daughter Jade Renee, and I was going to name my son Christopher Seth. And someone just snatched both those names right out from underneath me, and it broke my heart. And it also happened to some other people around me, so I have to be careful. But you'll know the name very, very soon. I'll just have to ask, you know, if she wants me to tell the whole full name. But it's so, so, so cute, and it's so my niece. Only she could have thought this name, and it's very unique, and it's all her for sure. And it's sweet. So anyway, that's why I keep saying the newborn baby, or the, you know, I'm not actually saying the name because, you know, I gotta be careful about that. So if you stayed to the end of the video, guys, you know, I always ask you put in a comment. And of course, today, put in the comment, sweet baby girl, because that's what she's going to be, regardless if she's rotten as you know what. She's always going to be a sweet baby girl to me until she's not, right? But yes, I thought that was going to be a good one to put in because, yeah, she's going to be sweet. I already know it. And this was a very sweet Temu haul. I got some really good deals. I got some on-trend things that I probably would have paid a lot more or would have had to spend a lot of time trying to get on the Cricut and doing all that mess. So yeah, I think I did okay, and we shall see. And I'm going to go wrap this up and get this assembled so I can show you what it looks like built and get over and have some fun at the baby shower. So details to come. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Bye.